Hello YouTube and welcome back to another poker video. Today we are playing 3 final tables and one of them is gonna happen right now. And we're also gonna talk about my uploading problem. Let's get straight to the hands. We're at a final table right now, so we'll talk about that after. Too bad I didn't get the full run, but once I started to notice that I might get a new biggest top 10 cash of all time, I had to start filming. We do get here with only 3 bigs. However, we still have more chips than one dude. And this is where it's already going to be intense. I decided to go for it despite someone going to be all in on the next hand. I don't care about 7th. I don't care about 6th. I'm trying to make a bunch of money here. This risk could pay off. And yeah, even though he's pretty priced in, getting 2 to 3 to 1, he's still going to fold because he doesn't have very many chips. And he also is aware that that guy's about to be all in on the next hand. So I knew that there was a chance that even though I had 3 bigs, it might get through. And I was correct. And now, let's see if we will have an elimination. This guy's gonna just call it like, okay, maybe we'll get 2 eliminations. Probably not. Nah. We did get 1. Once again, we get a spot where we could play the ICM. There's a guy with just 2 bigs. The king, queen, even if called, I know I have a chance. And we are called. We better fucking hope. We hit the queen. Ace, jack versus king, queen. We end up winning, hitting the queen. There's a little all-in on the 3rd screen, too. Might as well see what happens there, since we're already here. And yeah, that really improved our situation. And hey, hold on. We actually might call here, too. Because, yeah, we're priced in. Queen deuce. Oh, my God. Alright, well, he called the all-in with queen deuce. That's fine. I'm way more worried about this tournament. And yeah, we're going to run into connection problems. But, spoiler alert, it doesn't kick us while we're in a big-ass final table, luckily. We will all in this if it gets to us. If I can, it won't. But hold on, is another guy going to drop? Are we going to make another pay jump? Yeah, it's really freaking up. We might. And looks like we are. Yeah, we are. 5 left, just like that. What's our next hand? It's lagging so bad. Oh, I see high card 7, so yeah, we're not going to play this. I actually did end up missing my turn on 1 hand. I had pocket 4s under the gun while we were still at final 5, and I missed my turn. I wasn't too mad about it. I would have all-in'd it, but at the same time, it might have saved me. And we have been taking down a few pots just because, yeah, we have to. We're short. I all in with queen jack and ace jack as well, but no one called. And this 400 dude has just been eliminating everybody. He has gotten us to the final 3 with like no chips. We ended up receiving 2 more walks and 2 ties with king 5 and ace deuce. But we get that one through because That guy is under a lot of pressure. We don't have to go with this. Can we squeak a second place? I really want to. Call him. Call him. Please. Unless he's going to double him, of course. He does call him. With Jack 7. Ah, but he hit the flush. We were hoping to get second. Alright, we're all in. The big stack calls. And the other stack goes all in. Ace King and 10-8. Wow, this dude just fucking won the tournament in a three-way all-in with 10-8. $426 win. Almost, we were one pay jump away from a new top 10 biggest cash of all time. And with the connection issues, this is basically where I'm going to be done. But the next two final tables were the very next day after this, and we're going to jump to that now. This footage will be more complete as I started filming way sooner because I got chips in the $5 mystery knockout. We got the Turbo Monster stack. The second screen is the $15 Turbo mystery knockout. And the top screen is the Miner Niner. And right off the bat here, we're going to have the jacks. Easy all in. Squeeze this up. Can we get all the limpers out of here? And hopefully be ahead of that squeezer. Or maybe he'll fold too, but he's probably supposed to call with a lot of hands. He's really priced in. It's going to be 500 to win 1.2 mil, so he's supposed to call with like 30%. 30% equity, which almost every hand has that. He has the ace jack, one of the hands that doesn't have 30% equity. I don't want to see the run out. I'm mad. Ace on the flop. This was an interesting spot. I can't remember. I'm not sure if we're in the money yet, but wait, is that what I'm checking right now? Oh, I'm buying into another one. Just a little satellite on the side. But hold up, this is going to be a different story on the Miner Niner. We got the queen. Queen. I got chips in the other top two screens too, I forgot to mention. I mean, not a lot in this one, but a double up stack. He's going to call with the 5-9. Come on, donate. Let's go. I needed that donation. Yeah, we got a decent stack in that turbo as well. Ace 8 on the big blind. I'll defend it real quick and probably fold now. I'm not sure if we're in the money. If we are, I might all in here. If we're not, I'm probably going to fold. That's my guess. So I'm guessing we're in the money. Because I don't think I would make that play if we were near the money. We get it through. Alright, we're at the point of the video where I'm just going to let it ride. Yeah, my freaking... You know how it goes. Well, this will actually lead us into one of the reasons that I have a hard time uploading super frequently is my video recorder does stop randomly sometimes, and that's why we miss the mystery knockout turbo. Sometimes my film will stop, and then obviously poker is a game of variance, so I can't promise to consistently make final table runs. Those are the two small reasons. Obviously, one of the big reasons was I was kind of mad at Ignition because we had a final 18 run in the $15 2K guaranteed PKO that in Central Time runs at 2:30. It lagged out at 18 left, and I was not able to get back on until I was eliminated in 12th place. And then it happened a second time in that tournament when we were at like 20-something left. And I wasn't able to get back on until I was blinded out in like 13th. Then I had another one where the Crazy Eights that runs around that time, that's like a $15. I don't know the exact details about it. It's like a 7K guarantee, Crazy Eights or something. We actually had about 500K in one of those, and we had passed the money, and basically I doubled up with the Kings to like over a double up. We were at like 1.2 million, and the blinds were still only like 25K, 50K, and I was lagged out for so long that by the time I got back on, I had like 100K, which if you guys play the Crazy Eights, you can probably imagine that by the time that my stack blinded down to 100K, that the blinds were like, like 200K. So pretty much just an L. And yeah, I ended up losing. Then another reason is I am not that breaded in real life. Basically, around the time, about a year ago, when I was uploading like all the time, we were only working part-time so I could try to make a bunch of YouTube videos and play more poker. But I ended up not working out, and yeah, that's how I lost the first bankroll. I was unemployed. It sucks. I don't like to talk about being broke when I'm trying to be a poker player. But that's the truth. And this time around, like, I did not plan any of this. Like, I did not plan any of this. I was just, broke, had no money on poker. That's the truth. And I fucking was playing the free rolls, dreaming, like, oh, what if I could just, build a bankroll from nothing and like just do it like that until it actually happened. And yeah, I remember that night so well because it's like, I think I started filming at like 50 left, and it was pretty fucking lit. Had to get that on film, and that's when this whole thing started, is because that happened. I was like, maybe I actually can start a bankroll from $0. And I started playing the right way. You guys know the story. You watched the videos. Wasn't supposed to happen, probably. I did end up getting a job, of course. But once again, like, another bit of, like, backstory is Iowa has a very low minimum wage compared to what I'm used to. So I've been looking for jobs for a long time, just trying to get something that I could stick with. Not just keep quitting every, 2 months when I get a slightly better job. Which finally has happened. And actually, I'm going to tell you what I do now. I am a poker dealer. Which is awesome. Maybe we'll run into some famous people. Maybe I can show my abilities to some people that matter. You guys matter a lot, but you know what I'm talking about, like the people that are like in poker like that. Like, no one who knows who I am, obviously, except for you guys. So yeah. And they're saying I should make well enough to pay for everything and then some. Obviously, the downside is I had to get a full-time job, which means
you know how it works. Either you work a whole bunch and have money and can't do anything, or you don't work a bunch and don't have any money. So that's the route I have to go now, at least for now. I'm going to find time to make videos still. It's only 40 hours a week. Like, I'm going to try really, really hard to start uploading frequently again. And I'm also going to still do the bankroll challenge. I know we can't really time the days as well now. I'm still going to, even though, like, we had a very big, halt for the last couple months. But the last video, a part of the bankroll challenge was, we're going to say that the win in the NBA season tune-up event, $10 mystery knockout, which is, we left off at the end of that tournament run. Our bankroll was sitting at 1,600. I'm going to make that one of the episodes and the video before that. And once I get enough money, I'm going to deposit until I'm at 1,600. I'm actually, right now, after the lucky sevens, I am at 700. So I'm going to keep playing a whole bunch just to try to maybe naturally get back to 1,600 and then start doing the bankroll challenge again. And I'm going to film all of it because I'm pretty motivated again. We're going to be playing a lot. And I figured out, back to the Ignition Bovada thing. So I figured out how to do Ignition, and I did test Bovada. Bovada is not as good, like, in my opinion. Basically, the difference was on Bovada, I would have like a shitty point in the gameplay every time I played. But it would just be for like a minute or two. Like, it wouldn't be as long. But just recently, I think I figured out how to deal with it on Ignition. What I do is I clear my browsing data, like they say, and switch to, like, you can even see right now on this video, I'm on data. Basically, I start on Wi-Fi because I don't want to have a high phone bill. And then as soon as I hit problems, I switch to data. And it seems to work pretty well. So I'm hoping that we won't have problems like that anymore, because it is so unmotivating. Especially when you, like, tell them and they're just like, it's on your end. Like, it just makes me mad. I don't think it's maybe it is on my end. I don't know. But I truly think it's like their website, like, just can't handle a lot of players sometimes. Like, it just has stretches of lag. And, like, I get it. It's like a lot of people and stuff. But still, like, it's for money. Like, you really, really gotta, like, make sure your website's running really good. Another thing for you guys too is I've had a couple sessions where I was like, deep in something, and like I'm gonna be honest, I care more about the poker than the YouTube. But there are times where I'm deep in something and it's lagging so bad, I'll switch to incognito mode. So that's something for you guys to do if you have any of these same problems that I have been having. Just play on incognito. It works pretty fucking well. But yeah, that's my rant. Hopefully that all makes sense. But the future is looking good. Like, I'm going to play tomorrow and the next day. Unless I don't sleep well, I'm going to play every day. And as soon as I get, like, some decent footage, I'm going to stop playing until I make that video. Like, that's how we're doing it. Hopefully I upload more often. I know I say that all the time and don't, so, like, that's why I'm saying hopefully. But hey, I'm uploading right now. And we're about to make 2 more final tables. So enough with the chatter. Can this King 10 get through? Can this get through? Please, Yes. All right, boys, we're at the end. We're towards the end of the sesh. We're in only 2 tournaments. And like I said, we're going to make 2 more final tables. So you can put 2 and 2 together to figure out that we're about to go 2 for 2 at finaling these next 2 tournaments that we got left. We still got the Minor Niner and we got the Turbo Monster stack. Let's see how we do it. We're going to start off with an easy fucking double up with the aces versus ace 9. Love that. And I was super focused on my rant, but I really hope like you guys can go back. This 494 dude, oh my, he was sitting on 7 million like 5 minutes ago. Go back, go see him punting. He was at 7 million like 5 minutes ago. And I watched all of his punts. Dude lost everything. And like he lost 5 hands in a row, dude. It was crazy. Like I couldn't believe it. I'm just sitting over here with my 1 mil. I mean, I got 2 mil now, but the aces hand. I'm just sitting here with my 1 mil, just like wishing I had 7 mil, just watching this guy go all in with Jack 10. We're at like 30 left. Like, what are you doing? Like, everyone wants to have your chips. Like, it was crazy. King Jack off, and he has to call. He's priced in, so I'm not mad at his call, except for the fact that I lost. So I am mad. Not really. We still got 2 million almost. And we just pick up the pocket 9s. Maybe someone will think we're punting here and call light. 27 left. We're hoping for the light call. Or folds are good still. Folds are good still. We'll take them. We'll get them chips back. All right, we got the ace 10 on the pretty much big blind. We'll probably play for stacks here if he all ins. He's just going to raise it. Well, I'll all in it then. Let's see if he calls. He's going to call with a worse hand. I don't even care about the 3. Just give me that big pot. 4 million chips. Let's go. We're only like a million behind third place at this point. I want to try and show more big folds, and this is one of them, bro. I'm very exploitively folding. Very exploitively folding. I'm not getting stacked. We are too deep. I'm not getting stacked. Like, when he 5, like, I know he's got a good hand. Like, that's a big exploit I've been doing, is, like, people will, like, bet the strength of their hand a lot on here. Like, I'll fold a flush to a full pot size bet. Like, I swear to God. I've been getting better at folding flushes. But, yeah. Well, I'll eighth the king queen and win. And now I gotta charge my phone. There we go. Got a couple hands going on here. We got the ace 9 in the cutoff. And we got ace jack off and ace jack suited on the other screens. I went ahead and did the $7 the Satellite to any $7 tournament, since I'm planning on staying up late now that these are going so good. We get jammed on with the ace 9, and really sucks to lose 2 bigs. And then this spot, he raised under the gun. I called, flopped top. He bet over a third of my stack. I wasn't going to just call for a third of my stack. So I went all in. And he had king jack, luckily. And this the ace jack off in the Satellite, we're just going to check it all the way down. And I don't know if I won, and I don't know if I care, because I'm all in the minor niner. I don't even know what to call this strategy, but this tournament starts when there's 4 people. Player 1 already eliminated someone, so I was just praying player 2 limps in with like something he wants to call with.
Because if he called and I busted him, me and player one would have just got the ticket, like, right there and then. But instead, player one decided to call me and give me the nice double up. But he was probably, like, if I was in his spot, I'd be in hell with ace jack there. He called and lost. Oh well. Sucks to suck. All right, ace 10. We're gonna all in at this guy. And player 339 in the minor niner on the morning of January 9th. Just know I don't know if you made the right decision on this one. Like, if you had ace jack, you're probably supposed to call. Obviously. But don't feel bad, because I had a good hand on the next two hands. He's going to tank fold. He tried to raise on the next hand too, and I was really hoping he would start giving me a little credit, because this time we have the aces. But once again, he is going to tank fold. But either way, we're almost at 6 million now. We are going to raise the king 10 and get a call. Flop the middle pair. And we're in like 6th or 7th in chips right now out of like 13th. So the ICM is insane right now. We haven't final tabled the minor niner in over a year. We have to make these chips to the final. But after he checks all the way down to the river, I'm going to try to squeak a blind out of him. I'm going to try. See if he's got the 8. He might have had the 8. He might have had the 7. I don't know. Doesn't want to show his hand. And that will put us in 3rd place. We must do this. ICM so fucking major. I really thought about all in the 10-9. He had a better hand. I doubt he would have called. But still, just in case, I'm going to say, phew. Trying to level him into making that kind of call. Make him try to make him think he's supposed to call with that hand. I highly doubt it worked, but you gotta try. We got the ace queen. We're gonna raise it. The small blind is gonna call, and the big blind is gonna call. We're gonna flop the top in the turbo monster stack. Take a break from all the intensity. Until now, we're going to defend the ace deuce suited in a big multi-way pot, and we are going to flop a flush draw. Holy. This guy's just going to he's just going to lead out rip with ace 4. I'll take your chips. And this spot was fucking hell. This spot was hell. But 4.5 to win 7.5. I mean, I feel like it's close enough I can fold. So that's what I did. I felt like it was a bad enough price where I could fold a nut flush draw. And let's just say, based on the results, I'm pretty happy with my fold. That's probably where I was supposed to get it in, but I am gonna survive. The dude with the king-queen decided he was ready to lose. I'm not losing. Not me. I don't want to lose. And there he goes. He takes out another guy. There should be 10 left. Final table bubble. Here we go. We almost immediately make it, and king 10 off. We are going to fold. I was going to let you guys see the table dynamics a little bit, but I got to play this 6-5 off real quick. All right, go back to the minor niner. Let me see that table. Yep, here we go. So yeah, we're ahead of some people. I mean, we're ahead of some people, but not by a lot. This is going to be... We're going to be playing for sure. Was that king 10? I would all in, but that was an ICM fold. We're going to get a 3x open from an early-ish position, and he's going to get jammed on by the small blind. Are we going to get an all-in here? Maybe make a pay jump. He's going to call with the queens. The ace, like, it's not the worst. It's not even close to the worst play I've ever seen, but yeah, that's a bad all-in. He 3x'd from early position at final 9. Like, that dude, trust me, is not doing that with a weak hand. It's whatever. It actually looked like the queens dude was thinking about folding, so it might have worked. Maybe he was trying to bluff. I don't know. But I'm just saying, me personally, you just gotta make them big folds and just fold the ace-10. Like, it's a pretty hand, but at the same time, I'm trying to make money. We're gonna pick up the kings. Sadly, everyone folds, and we do get another elimination, but I was focused on another game, so we missed it. 7 left. We ended up raising with the ace-10, and we are near the bubble. We got ace-jack off. We're going to go for it again, for sure. We get a raise. I think I'm going to go with this. Even though we're close. And yeah, this really pissed me off, actually. I got 150. I was super annoyed. Literally, I all-in from under the gun and got called by next to act by pocket 4s. Like, just burning chips. Whatever, he got it in as a flip. The reason that play is burning chips is because I either have 2 overs or an over pair. So half the time he's gonna get it in 50-50, and the other half 80-20. But at the end of the day, that is why we are winning. And plus, we still got the Turbo Monster stack, and we just made a huge fold. I mean, a 3bet on the flop? Nah. I'm folding. Even top. I'm going to fold it. Let's see what we missed out on, though. Why? Why? Oh, man. Let's just play this Turbo Monster stack. 11 away from the money. But 44 make it. I'm in 46th. I don't know. Let's try to squeeze this limper. Let's change that. I don't want to be one of the stacks that don't make it. It's not a pretty hand. I mean, it's kind of pretty, but it's not like ace-10 is suited way better. But we gotta make a play here. I guess we don't have to, but I don't make the money very often. I'm not gonna say I never do it, but I try to just get chips to make the money, not waste a bunch of time. Because the problem with tanking into the money is you put yourself at a disadvantage because you get less hands. And if you're a profitable player, you want to play as many hands as possible because then you get more good hands, obviously. But we're at 50K now, so we may fold our way to the money now. Unless we pick up something good. We'll see. Yo, this hand that's about to happen completely, broke my brain. So we've made the money. We're going all in with ace-jack here. 64 is going to call. King, queen off in the satellite, I'll call. You can raise in that spot, but I called because it's a satellite and I got chips already. Just get ready for it.
He's going to also call, and it's King, King, 6 Rainbow. Remember, they're playing a $0 side pot. This guy's going to all in. He's going to all in into a 0. I'm so confident I lost. There's no way, right? And he calls. There's no way I win, right? I win. This guy went all in into a dry side pot with a bluff. And the other guy called the all in into a dry side pot with ace 10 off, ace high. I was completely floored. I couldn't believe it. That was the craziest hand I've ever seen. Huge surprise. The guy who called off an all-in with someone else already all-in with ace high has lost his chips. And of course he's about to cooler me, isn't he? Oh, shit. Okay. Never mind. We'll straighten it out. Needed that. Ended up folding to us in the small blind with ace 10. We go all in. He calls with ace 6 suited. He almost got there with the flush. Luckily for me, he didn't. And his call might look bad, but his call is correct. It just looks bad because I had ace 10. But I'm supposed to be all-inning with all kinds of random king high hands, queen high hands. So, good for you. One of my opponents that actually makes a good play. But you still lost. Keep in mind we're at 11 left, and yeah, you're seeing this hand right now, so you can probably guess what happened. This call was... This hand sucked. Because you gotta keep in mind, he's under the gun. He's supposed to go with this hand or the next hand. I already got reads that he's a good player, so I know he's all-inning pretty much any hand that has a face card in it. It took me a minute, but I knew what I had. I knew right away I was supposed to call. I just trying to like build up the fucking courage to is the hard part. But yeah, that's a call. We're getting 2-1. He's, like I said, he's supposed to all in almost any hand with a face card, random suited connector hands, like all kinds of hands, because he's too short. Because he's at 100K, but after the blinds, he's going to be at like 60K, which will be 2 bigs. So he basically has to go all in there. Or it's either that hand or the next hand. And he chose that hand, which I don't blame him. Again, not bad. I would have done the same thing. Just sucks for him that I have the ability to make calls like that. But we're going to hit the top. We're going to hit the final 10. All right, and here we go. We ended up making the final table. We outlasted 2 people, but we were pretty card dead. Ended up in this spot and ran into aces. It's over. I didn't make shit, like $50. But yeah, right now my bankroll says 733. But we're going to try to get to 1600 naturally to continue the bankroll. But if I can't by the time I have money, I'm just going to deposit and get myself back to 1600. Because in all reality, I've made like 3K since we started this bankroll challenge. That's not fair. And here's the 3-day, 350, just like the thumbnail says. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you guys understand my situation. Until next time.